I'm trying to do my best. I haven't played outside of Europe yet. I still gotta do that. Okay, maybe we can even use that sound in the drop as well. Maybe in a variation. Because I enjoy that. Yeah, something like something like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Why did I make this? Oh yeah, I wanted to do a totally different thing again, but then ended up with this. Let's put the lots of effects on this. I think in this case, with a sound like that, this actually kills the sound and doesn't do a good thing. I guess I gotta remove a bunch of things on this now. Maybe even the vocodex is a little bit too much, because I kind of got to get that sharp high end back. I like about this. But let's see how this is gonna work out. Otherwise, I'm just gonna. It doesn't sound bad without effects already. So maybe it doesn't need them, but I'll keep it that way at the moment. I wanted to make that sound for the rise part. Don't want to forget about that one. So another serum. This is gonna be the thing for today. Alright, man, I have to get going, but hearing some awesome stuff. Keep it up, man. Yes, thank you. And have a good day. What do you use Reason for? For resampling, for making sounds with Malmström, that weird guy. It would be cool if you made a short track for my new feature film. I don't have the time to make dedicated tracks at the moment. I gotta get a new EP done as fast as possible. So yeah, no, don't wait for serum getting cracked, you should buy it. It's not that expensive, like it's really not that expensive, especially now, because I think it's like 25% off at the start now, so you should absolutely take advantage of that. So what I want to do here is I want to make a sound that goes down 1 octave over the course of these 3 bars. And yeah, I need to do this with the pitch bend. Pretty much a little bit like in the Digital Gangster track by Space Laces, like that. That's what I wanna do with this. And I need an LFO to modulate the wavetable position. Yes, this is great already. This is a self-made wavetable again, so let's just put the huge load of effects on this, and oh god, save this, we're running low on RAM again. Yeah, the question is which of these shapes is the best for this. It was good the way it was. This is nice. Now we can even add a filter, and in the filter section we also have some flangers and phasers that we can add, and I think especially if we're going to activate some key tracking on this can do a great effect. Maybe upwards. That's kind of the kind of sound I wanted to go for. Maybe bend minus is even going to make this better, because it always makes things better. Yes, this is what I like. Now maybe we could make this less dramatic over here. Yeah. I want this to go down even further. So let's just do this with a macro knob here. So we... Oh no, higher than that. So I can automate this. Maximum automation on this sound, but it's so worth it. You are going here. Beautiful. Yes. I think this could kind of stay that way. Even it works that way too. Like just have these basses on top of that, with some breaks in between. Like just like this. This would kind of work already. Like listen to that. It does clip though. I know. Like that's super easy, and we didn't do that much work here, but it works, and I like that. I kind of want to edit the original Must Die track a little bit, so we got a high pass kind of filtered thing going on here in this section before the drop, so there is a little bit more tension building, because I think there's some... Okay, there's just that kick, but I imagine some rumble. Maybe it was my bass sounds, but I just want to take away some of the sub here in this rise part. So this is bypassed, and as soon as the section starts, I'm gonna click that. So now in this part, beautiful automation. But I think that's gonna work. Just gotta make sure that this EQ is deactivated right here again. Beautiful. What exactly do you learn in your university? Stuff like audio engineering. Yeah, pretty much. Recording songs, recording bands, setting up microphones for drums, for guitars, recording vocals, a little bit like coaching vocalists as well, learning to work with Logic, Pro Tools, Ableton, pretty much everything like that. And this song is like, if people join in late, this is actually... Did you learn bass design at the university? No, they don't offer that, but I want to offer that at the university, sort of. And maybe I hope people are coming. I kind of want to do a few lessons on that. Maybe I could even stream those, like with a camera at the back of the room. That would be crazy. That would be cool as well. This song is Must Die's track together, and I'm just like bootlegging it, so that's what we're working on today. I don't know Psychotic Giraffe yet. I'm sorry. Maybe I should remove all the bass from this sound. Yeah, cause like this is creating all that rumbling. So what I want to do is I want to kind of I don't want the original track to be playing in the back all the time, though it sounds quite cool. But I want to replace the original melody. Like I want to make a sound myself and play the original melody with it. That's the plan. Sorry, I'm just this pattern. Do you know any music university in Italy? No, sorry, I haven't been to Italy that often yet. When will you have a show in the UK? I don't know. As soon as I have, I'll post about it. We'll pay for a bass design online course. Like, these are bass design online courses already. You don't have to pay. What are you using for the arpeggiator? I'm not using any arpeggiator here. Like in the intro, that's Must Die's track. I think that sound is just... that's just like written MIDI notes. It sounds like an arpeggiator because it has that repetitive feel to it. But like most of the time, I just draw the notes myself, and I guess he did that too. Collab with Raziel again. Yeah, hopefully in the future. What plugins you put on your master chain? Only limiter? No, also multiband compression and stuff like that. There's nothing on this right now because we're still in the mixing phase. But multiband compression, multiband stereo imaging, an equalizer with mid-side mode, and a maximizer, like a limiter. That's pretty much everything I'm putting on there. Yeah, that sidechaining is strong. Yeah, maybe here at the start it doesn't have to be that strong. That's why I like to use a special, an extra audio track for my sidechain trigger sample, so I can automate its volume to kind of automate the strength of the sidechaining over time. Okay, I want to replace that melody and kind of play it myself. So let's rebuild that. Doing this by ear. No. No, come on. Are you kidding me? Is there another note at the end of this? But I think that's it. Let me listen again. Yeah, that last note. Was unsure about that. So we're definitely gonna need a fill on this bar here. Maybe we can like switch to the original track here in that short break moment, and then maybe even have a drum fill. Like, let's absolutely do some tom fills, like and at the end of 8 bars or at the beginning of this. So I can do something like... Oh, why isn't the original track playing? Maybe a shorter section to just have that together and then go back. Yeah, like halved. And then back to the drum beat on the snare hit here. Valentin, if I buy you flowers, will you get to know me? I don't know, you'd have to come over here and just like say hello or something. I don't know if you live close to Germany. Where are you from? From which city in Germany are you? I'm from Mannheim. Do you still check your private messages on YouTube? No, not on YouTube, please, not on YouTube. I haven't even thought about that. I didn't even, like, I forgot that messages exist on YouTube. Sorry, I just read comments. I read comments a lot, so, like, that's where I reply to people a lot. And Twitter. Like, message me on Twitter or something. That works quite well. What else is happening in the chat? How to make Terror Squad bases in general, like the concept of those. The concept of those is FM synthesis or squares with weird resonances, which is pretty much sort of the same. Just do frequency modulation on sine or square waves, lots of distortion, and then also put a vowel shape filter or EQ on that, and automate that, and then you kind of get that. Like that's the main concept for Terror Squad bass sounds. You'll be in Mannheim next week. Can I meet you somehow? Yeah, just come over at the Pop Academy. I'll probably be there. Just hit me up on Twitter or something. So what would be the best way to ask you questions? Here. Yes, you just ask one. How would you go about making your own wavetables in Serum? Whenever I do them, they sound like poop. It is actually quite easy, because you just as soon as you've imported them, definitely choose that resynth 1024 method, because I think that's like the best sounding method. Like that's kind of the original resolution of the sample will be in that, or the dynamic pitch follow, but that's gonna take a while sometimes if it's a large file that you're importing. And yeah, use that and morph in a spectral way, and maybe delete lots of wavetables, like lots of frames, and just keep a bunch, like just these 8, and then morph between them. So you don't have a sound that's like, but you more have a sound that's like something like that, and because you only have a few frames that you're fading between. Because if you're importing something right away and then move through the waves, it's gonna just sound like. Definitely want to bring that guy in. I think that is the moment. Yes, that's just his moment. Maybe even shorter, and then we can like put a funny sample in that break, like whatever, a percussive thing or whatever fits. Oh yeah, we definitely need a fill here, like. There's gotta be something different there. Yeah, someone says, I start to think about Ozone 5 when I see Serum's wavetables. Yeah, sure, I know what you mean, absolutely, thought the same. May I Skype you for flowers? I don't Skype that much. It doesn't work on my computer right now. I think there's a weird update problem or something. I'll be in Mannheim in like 4 years. Will you wait for me? I don't know if I'll still be here. I'll still be here. Yeah, kind of referencing Immunity by Zombie. Oh, people shouting outside. I don't know if I'll still be here. I'll try to be at the university as long as possible, because it's really fun here. Do you create your own kicks and snares from scratch? No, not from scratch, but I like to layer them. In this case, I actually just used unlayered drums. So this is just a drum and bass kit. But when I do them myself, I like to just layer different stuff, like take 3 kicks, then EQ them all differently to take the different parts, give some attack, give some distortion, add a hi-hat or whatever. Or make them with Slayer. Slayer is great for making your own drums. No. I need something like da-da-do-do-do going on there. And I need it now. And I want to... This guy is still too sharp. This is way too sharp. Maybe. Yeah, this is a nice sound, but yeah, it's way too sharp. Okay, let me work on that melody sound. Like, I really want to make a cool sound for that. Because that sounds so trashy, but I kind of started to fall in love with the initial massive sound. It's so nice and 8-bitty. I really like that. Will you offer a download for this track? I don't know. I guess I'd have to ask. Must I? If I am allowed to. I love to, but I kind of want to get that yeah, that glide in there as well. Let's see, what else can we do? Add some distortion. Add a little bit of. I don't want to make it sound too crappy or shabby. I'm just trying out something. What happens if we put a lot of effects on this? No, that's like the wrong kind of effect. No, that's not working. Yeah, well, we need some general compression. Maybe that detune wasn't a good idea. I kinda like that original distorted saw sound, and let's automate the drive. And give it something else that I like to add, like, you know this kind of screechiness? But then automate it so it immediately stops right at the start, so it's just very, very short. It gives the sound an interesting attack, at least I imagine that. Would be cool to like have your own fill in there. Yeah, let's make a chord change to together, and then back to the basses. Yeah. I also want to make more variations in those bass sounds, definitely, but that's going to be a lot of work, and we're going to make some more sounds in Serum for that. So that's going to happen in a bit. First, I just want to kind of have this arranged. So yeah, silence in this part here. So we get a fill something like. Is this alright now? No. Maybe it works even better if I use just that little moment from over here. Yes, that's kind of cool. Has to be even louder. What do I want to do? Yeah, that bass fill. Oh, I need to clean up my RAM again. So let's freeze this guy. Because we're probably not gonna need that one again. Just for the sake of it, if we are gonna need him again, I want to resample him and save him, so we got that one. And I'll automatically re-import this, so downshifter bass, export. So now I can, guess I can mute this and also freeze the whole VST. So yeah, just the whole thing. Beautiful. It would be cool to have like the main sound of his track is kind of has the as if there's a bell sampler or something being pitched, or is it a vocal being looped, or a bell or something that's odd and sounds very interesting there, and I'd like to add that to my sound as well. So let's see if we can replicate that kind of sound. I'd really like to see where this will bring us. So I think best thing would be working with Contact here. Na 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 na. So let's add a vocal file in this. Yeah, I think maybe a vocal can get us where we want. Let's see. I'm gonna take something from that very bad Vengeance vocals because they are super auto-tuned and I think I need that right now. Oh god, these are so cringeworthy sometimes. I'm really sorry if they are. Why aren't these played? Doesn't matter. So yeah, I just want something like vocals dry. Let's just import that and see what happens. Can I play that? I guess I gotta, yeah.
What you wanna do tonight?
Oh god, that's so.
Tell me what's.
No, I don't want it that auto-tuned. Please not. Please.